Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please stand clear of the discussion doors. The next stop is Highbury Squad.
Squaddies, at ease. This is a little bit of little short tactical video to try and get our 3 young talented players on the pitch at the same time. Now, as a 4-3-3 that we play, sometimes it's difficult to incorporate Emile Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, and Saka. So as a 4-3-3, we've been getting the right results. Martinelli wasn't there, was ill over the weekend. Smith-Rowe came in, done really well, played well, especially first half. But Martinelli, we know he's a threat. We know, he can do some incredible things too. 4-3-3 has been our staple, really, hasn't it? It's been our staple system. I don't want to put too much on systems because it's always about the players who have to do the business. Whatever system you play, the players have to do the right things. Defenders have to defend, midfield have to protect and create, wide men have to create and score, and strikers have to help everybody else and score mainly. But in order for us to have all of our weapons on the pitch at the same time, squaddies, do we go to a 4-4-2 like we did earlier on in the season? Maybe it might work out when Tomiyasu comes back. I know, no disrespect to Cedric. I think Cedric's been excellent. Cedric has outperformed my expectation. I don't know about yours. He has outperformed my expectation in this team, and he's done a really, really good job. But Tomiyasu's our number one. Similar to when Nuno came in, Nuno done a really good job earlier on in the season. And then you bring back Kieran Tierney because he's the number one. If Tomiyasu's fit, he's got to come back. And then at that moment, do we go 4-3-3 or do we go 4-4-2? If we go 4-4-2, remember, Nuno or Tierney can have that relationship with Emile Smith-Rowe on the left. Saka and Tomiyasu have played on the right as that combination have been good and solid. But what 4-4-2 will allow us to do is get Martinelli on the shoulder of the last defender while Lacazette comes and plays in that hole. I just wonder if that might suit us, not all the games, but for some of the games moving forward. Rumor has it, everybody wants Martinelli to play as a number 9, but Martinelli's game isn't coming to feet and linking, especially in all the traffic. And I'd rather protect him a little bit. So if he's going to play at number 9, I think he needs to play with Lacazette, who can do that grunt work. We can then get players into position while we play, and then we could try and release him in between centre halves and fullback and centre halves, etc. Mikel Arteta's done this system before. Maybe that's the best way to get our 3 Wonder Boys on the pitch at the same time. from what I've seen at 4-3-3, and you can put your comments down, because these shows we're going to review. Whenever we play 4-3-3 and Martinelli is on the left and Lacazette's coming off, he never pushes him in the middle. He brings on Eddie, because Eddie's used to playing down the middle. I think we've got to protect these young guys, especially Martinelli. Don't want to get him roughed up in that middle. Not yet. I think eventually he will end up there. But at this moment in time, keep him on the left. Let's keep him out of harm's way a little bit and let him use his speed on a free run, free release. You know, none of them big guard dogs leaning their heavy bodies on him and hurting him. As far as I'm concerned, we've got these 3 gems. We got these 3 gems. But the problem with 4-4-2 is Martin Odegaard doesn't play, who's been absolutely outstanding, hasn't he? So that's the question, you see, squaddies. If we do incorporate the 3 Wonder Boys, we've got to leave Odegaard out, who has been outstanding. What would you do? Would you do it anyway, or would you do it in certain games, or would you maybe have Martinelli or Smith Rowe on the bench, and then you could always change it to that? But I want your thoughts, because there's a lot of chat about getting our Wonder Boys in, all in at the same time. Martinelli playing through the middle, da-di-da-di-da. I think in a 4-3-3, we can't play that way, not with Martinelli on the shoulder, unless we really change the way we play, because his game at coming to feet and bringing people into play isn't developed yet. And rightly so. It isn't developed. He's only, 20 years old? So I want to know your thoughts on that. I also want to know your thoughts on Leno. Hey, he done everything asked at Aston Villa. If Ramsdale is out a little bit more and Leno does well, and then Ramsdale's fit, does he come straight back in the team? I think Tommy Asu's been out a long time. So unless he's fully fit, they're not going to risk him. If he's fit, he comes back in the team. But does Ramsdale also come back into the team? So we've got a lot of conundrums with this team right now. We've got 10 games to go. And we know they're all cup finals. That's why we're going to celebrate every single win. I'll take 1-0 all the way down. We have to lean on the back 4, back 5. We do that. Brilliant. But does Ramsdale come back in? Does Tommy Asu come back in? Does Odegaard get dropped for a 4-4-2 so we could get the Wonder Boys in? Or do we stick to the 4-3-3, leave one of them on the bench, whichever one it is, and then change it as we go? I'd like to know your thoughts on that, squaddies, because I think it's very important we start thinking like this. We know what we need. I think we need probably, I've said it before, I think we need 8 players. More people are going to leave. But I still think we need to be able to chop and change and change personnel, especially if we're going to be going for playing in Europe, etc., going for 4 trophies next season. We need to make our bench so strong. Look at the opposition who we're battling against. Their benches at times are like, whoa. That's what we need to be able to do. We need to be able to be bringing players on and everyone's like, whoa, here we go. You know, there's a buzz. And here's the other thing. Nicola Pepe. I remember people were calling for Nicola Pepe to start. Does he start? I don't think so. But what's your thoughts? Does he start for you? Because he don't start for me. People saying Saka's tired. He ain't tired. Did he look tired to you at Aston Villa? He ain't tired. Wonderful, wonderful young player who got some heavy treatment at times, but picks himself up, gets on with it. Obviously got the winning goal, and we celebrate at Villa Park. They done the double over us last season. We paid them back. We paid them back. Leicester done the double over us. Sorry, Leicester beat us at the Emirates last season. Didn't do the double. We beat them at their place. We done the double over them this season. That's what we want. Good, smart, tough, desire, connected football. So I look forward. It's only a short video, but I look forward to hearing from you. And I know Sophie's going to mediate and everything. And I don't have to brock any necks. But what would you do with Emil Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Martinelli? Would you put them all in the team at the same time? Would you stick to 4-3-3 and play Martinelli up top and leave Lacazette out? Let me know your thoughts. It's an important one, as there's no tactical show, but this is the tactical video. Tactical video for you. Whatever system, players still have to perform. That's the bottom line. They still have to do their jobs. But what's your thoughts? Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Ødegaard, ESR, Saka, Martinelli, even Lacazette. Let me know your thoughts, everybody. And squaddies, have a great one. Take good care. And you know, we love you. Take care, everybody. Bye now. At ease.